New York voted for who said what now? I don't believe it. Who won the election? New York, you wouldn't do that now, would you? Seriously? Ain't no way. Don't believe it. I definitely do not. And I don't know how the hell they're cheating on these votes, but we got to get to the bottom of it. Wait a minute. Isn't New York protecting illegal immigrants? And how many of them got to vote? If I were a Democrat, how could I get more votes?
When I was an extremist, Islamist, fundamentalist, I would only vote left.
Why is that?
I saw them as very stupid. I would fear the conservatives because they come with principle. That's not someone they can brainwash. But the left, I know they have no values and no principles to begin with. I dare you to find one Islamic extremist that votes for Donald Trump. Never do it. They'd
Oh,
give their vote to the leftist who wants to run around in pride parades. And Islamic extremists are against gays and homosexuals and transgenders, but they want the left to go and get busy with that. They want them go speak about the climate. Go speak about abortion. Go kill yourselves. Go do that.
yeah.
And she's fighting for abortion rights and all the other. My body, my choice. Yes, go do that. Go do it. But would she have an abortion? Never. Never. Would she kill a Muslim in her stomach? Never.
What is the
Nope.
fundamentalist and jihadi agenda for America?
The future of America has to be Muslim.
I think something's fishy here. Seems to me that New Yorkans are pretty smart people. And I think they know what's going on in London. Let's see what's going on in London.
Nation is about to explode from within. Dale Hurd reports from London.
Great Britain looks like a nation where life is functioning normally. Below the surface, however, lies a growing sense that the United Kingdom is coming apart at the seams. King's College London professor of war studies David Betts set off alarm bells this year by saying Britain is headed towards civil war, and he advised people living in its large cities to move before the violence starts.
Imagine Northern Ireland completely national scale. Attacks on public figures, judges, potentially politicians.
London Daily Telegraph columnist Tim Stanley told us he agrees with Betts that Britain is heading for open sectarian conflict, possibly war, and there's nothing we can do to stop it.
And his argument is this, that first of all, Britain displays many of the signs of being a failed state, such as economic decline, total loss of trust in the police, and a fractious and increasingly extreme politics.
At the center of this unrest is a government multicultural experiment that has brought in large numbers of Muslims without requiring them to integrate. More continue to arrive daily. This is Britain's southern border, the English Channel, across from the coast of France. And it's as porous as the Rio Grande River. 2 weeks ago, 1,200 illegal migrants arrived in a single day.
When you have a country in decline and you add large numbers of new people into the mix, what you end up with is ethnic conflict over resources.
Experts fear all that might be needed to trigger a civil war is another terror attack.
You know, I'm kind of wondering who could be behind all this.
White working-class anger exploded last summer when the son of a Rwandan immigrant stabbed 11 children and 2 adults at a dance studio. 3 girls died. Social media posts
Wow.
initially misidentified the killer as an illegal migrant, sparking the worst riots in 10 years. Only much later did police reveal the killer possessed an Al-Qaeda training manual. Right-wing and working-class British are also angry over what they claim is a 2-tier justice system that favors Muslims. Last week, this man was convicted of a crime for publicly burning a Quran in a political protest. A Muslim man with a knife who threatened to kill him faced...
Look at that lunatic. Like, we want more of that? Really? Let's keep going here. This is despicable.
no charges. Lucy Connolly, a 41-year-old mother, is serving 31 months in prison for a tweet appearing to encourage violence against illegal migrants after the murders of those 3 girls in Southport. She got more jail time than some of the members of this Pakistani sex grooming gang, convicted for child prostitution and having sex with a minor. Add to this rising crime, Orwellian state censorship, and economic decline in many areas. Academic and news commentator Matt Goodwin.
I think there is a widespread consensus in the country that Britain is a nation in decline, economically, demographically, and culturally.
Britain is spiraling into chaos? How could that happen?
A significant leap from just 8 in 2010. Timeline from 1997 to present showing Muslim MPs rising each election. This number represents the highest level of Muslim representation in the history of the British Parliament. To put this into context, the first Muslim MP, Mohammed Sarwar, was only elected in 1997. In the space of just over 2 decades, the number has grown tenfold, a pace of change that is remarkable. It is a clear and undeniable trend.
Now, if I were a communist, I wonder how I would implement my goals. Well, I think I'd start like this.
Play by the same rules as the rest of us. New York will remain a city of immigrants, a city built by immigrants, powered by immigrants, and as of tonight, led by an immigrant. So hear me, President Trump, when I say this. To get to any of us, you will have to get through all of us. After all, the conventional wisdom would tell you that I am far from the perfect candidate. I am Muslim. I am a democratic socialist.
Yep.
And most daring of all, I refuse to apologize for any of this.
Well, seems like there could be an agenda here. I think you get the picture. Hey everybody, that was a lot of fun. I wanted to let everybody know that I have nothing against Muslims and that this is to raise awareness about Islamic extremism, World Economic Forum, and their global agenda. Pooey! That's right.